Patience in language learning is like fishing. Hi there. Today I'm going to talk about something I've mentioned before, patience in language learning. And I'm going to use a comparison, sort of like a metaphor. And I'm going to say that language learning is like fishing. Now, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. You can click on the bell to get notifications. And of course, I welcome you to come and join me at LingQ, which is where I learn languages. First of all, if you look at my statistics for the week, I'm sort of slowing down. I'm creating fewer new known words. Probably won't reach my goal of 20,000 known words. On the positive side, I've had 3 discussions recently with Mohammed in Cairo, and I just feel I'm doing a lot better. And it's nice to, I might step it up here again, but it's nice to have that feeling that you're doing well. And in the end, it's how you feel about your language that matters. It doesn't matter whether other people point out inadequacies. If you feel more comfortable, I feel more comfortable, I understand more, I can say more, I'm happy, and I will continue until the end of November. One other thing, Expo Lingua, which normally happens in Berlin around this time of year, a language conference, international language conference, mostly in German. Their conference is going to be online. Ich werde auf diese Konferenz teilnehmen, an diese Konferenz teilnehmen, und ich werde einen Link hier in die Beschreibungsfeld hinterlassen. So I'll leave a link to the conference in the description box. And it's the 18th to the 21st of November. It's all online. It's mostly in German. I look forward to seeing you there. And now let's get back to my main discussion. So I was thinking about this morning. I like to study languages in the morning. I get a sense of pleasure just going through text now in Arabic, seeing more and more on my iPad. There's more and more white words. There's fewer and fewer new words. Now that I can go through chunks of the text, listening to the original audio, from these podcasts, I read the English translation that Google provides, and I listen to the Arabic, and I can sort of connect the words to what I'm reading. Then I go through the text, and I pick off, the words that I still don't know, and some of the words that are yellow that I've looked at before, but I've forgotten. And I enjoy doing this. It's like fun. And I'm doing it early in the morning. And it reminded me of my friend who lives in Calgary. And during the fly fishing season, he likes to get up at 5 in the morning and go fishing on the Bow River, which flows through Calgary and which is meant to be one of the best fly fishing rivers in the world. Or so people in Calgary like to say. But it made me realize, and of course his fishing is catch and release, and that's the nature of learning words. We learn a word and then we throw it back into the pile of words that we actually still don't know. Except in languages, we end up eventually keeping the fish, whereas in fly fishing, they release the fish and catch another fish. I don't particularly enjoy fishing, but to be a fisherman, you have to enjoy the process of fishing. You can't be there saying, geez, why haven't I caught a fish? I'm in a hurry to catch a fish. It's the same when we learn languages. We can't be saying, geez, why am I not doing better? How quickly can I, learn this language so I can speak it? We have to have this sense of enjoyment, of patience, enjoy the process. And and in fishing, if you're not fly fishing on the Bow River, the chances are you are going to eventually catch some fish. I have been fishing. I've been fishing in, on Vancouver Island, Campbell River, Port Alberni, out at 4:35 in the morning, and just watching all the birds and the wildlife and the forests, and not really caring about whether I catch a fish or not. I guess some of the keener fishermen are very keen to catch fish. I'm not. I've been on the Slave Lake, where there's lots of fish. You just put your line down, you pull up a fish. Pike or pickerel or whatever it is. But the thing about fishing is that fishing is sort of universally popular. Not that everyone likes fishing. I'm not a big fisherman. But in every country of the world, people enjoy fishing. So it's a very popular thing to do. People enjoy it because they can sit there by the stream Or you can travel. You can go fishing in Argentina. You can go fishing in Japan. You can travel the world fishing. So again, it makes it a bit like language learning in that it brings us into, beautiful scenery, different countries. The same way language learning brings us to interesting subject matter, enables us to discover new cultures. And if we enjoy the process, you will stay with it. We'll want to do it again. We'll gradually catch fish. We may have to return some of the fish, but we'll eventually get some fish. We may eat that fish. It's delicious. It can be delicious. It can be prepared in different ways. So, I just thought of this, like sitting there this morning, enjoying the process. I don't know how much I'm progressing in my Arabic in terms of speaking. I don't know that I speak much better than I did before. I will have sort of an exit video here after my 90-day challenge in Arabic, and you can judge. Probably don't speak much better, certainly understand much better. And I enjoy the process. I'm not impatient. And I think this is the attitude of a good fisherman. Patient, skilled, good preparation, making sure they select the right bait. So we have to find the right bait, the right content, things of interest to us so that we get engaged with the language. Fisherman wants to fish. If the fisherman doesn't want to fish, he's not going to catch any fish. Similarly, in language learning, we have to want to learn, but we should really do it with patience and enjoy the process. So there you have it, a bit of a metaphorical discussion comparing the joys of fishing with the joys of language learning. I look forward to hearing your comments. Bye.